Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Finally, I know it's been a while, but I've been busy working on this guy and just hanging out with my son. So it's done finally. I didn't have much expectations with this kit, but I was pleasantly surprised. Again, this is from Airfix, the 737 and 1/44th scale. And of course I had to do my favorite airline, Southwest. So this is what I chose, and it came out pleasantly good, I have to say. Not bad for my first airliner kit, I think. But before we get on that, let me show you real quick the colors I used for this guy. So there you go. Basically I used Revell products and a couple Mr. Colors and stuff. So the decal saw for the decals, and the primary colors here, which is number 31, red. 31 red. And this dark tan color, SM382. I'm not even gonna bother with the focus on this one because this is not too important. Revell airbrush color, flat black. Oops, backwards. Matte black. Like wants to focus, but it doesn't really. It's not trying hard enough. Come on, focus. Oh, almost had it. Okay, anyways, and I used acrylic hobby color. Let me see. Gray, semi-gloss, and let me see. There you go, Federal Standard 36320 for the wings. And use just regular enamel silver. Basically I used that on the engines, I think. Yeah, engines and the landing gear. And I used these three for the leading edge slats. I think that was aluminum. Yep, this one here. And the stainless for some of the wing flaps, ailerons. Oh, crap, I can't even say it right now. And that for the exhausts, and anodized dark iron for the back of the engines, and the APU exhaust in the back of the plane. Right there. I just brush painted that part, but I airbrushed it on the back of the engines. So those are the main colors that I used. And well, I guess I'll go ahead and show you the plane right now. Of course the windshield didn't come out too clear, but I'm okay with that. Of course it's not even, because you know, the windshield wasn't that great to begin with, but I did what I could. So the top are decals, the top windshields are decals, obviously you can see that rather. And of course all the white trim and decals. That was quite a challenge to put those there because well, I'll show you in a minute with the decal placement instructions, but let me see if I can get a close up. So you can see the silver trim on the windshields. That was hard. I was trying to get it as straight as I could, but there you see it. And of course it's freehand. Yeah, the windshield looks really not good as a close-up. But like I said, for my first airliner kit. It looks okay. I'm happy with it. Let's put it that way. I'm satisfied. Yeah, the panel linings look pretty thick, but well, lesson learned. So the main wheel covers for the front, I scratch built those because the ones with the kit were too thick. They were too thick. So just use some plow plate there. And well, it's actually, it's a really good build because the landing gears, you can see they're flat everywhere. And of course I forgot to put some weight on the front of the nose, so it's back heavy. And that is just decal. I just trimmed a little bit for the front. It's not quite straight, but that's alright. So yeah, there was another decals that go there for the front wheel bay covers, the number 68 in white, but I kind of messed those decals up because I put them in water before I needed them without realizing it. So anyways, that's that. And let's see if we can get it focused. Okay, there you go. I was gonna leave the cabin windows off, but they were too square, and I said, well, let me try putting these decals on. And it worked fine, so I'm happy. Didn't really want to do too much detail on the engines after sanding some of it off to get them together, so I just left it like that. I mean, not really professional looking, but yeah, so you can see that there, some of the details sanded off. And of course the wing cracked. I think they're handling it too much. Let's see if I can get a close up. Oh, come on, there you go. You can see that there. So kind of bummed about that, but I didn't want to mess with it no more. So yeah, I don't know if you can tell the different shades of the silver on the wings, but oh yeah, you kind of can. You kind of can. So did that. Decal. The Southwest ones were the hardest because boy, they grabbed onto that surface really well. So luckily I managed to save them. And oh, come on. Focus already. Okay. So all those decals I did in pieces, all the white trim. And yeah, I think I did a good job. They're fairly even. That took some time though, but it came out good. Results are worth it. So that's that. And the bottom, that's where I had issues with the instructions in this. Alright, sorry about that. I had to pause there for a minute. So yeah, so the bottom decals, I went by what the instructions said. So obviously this was wrong because the decals went the other way. With well, let me put this down here. Hold on a second. So normally the trim, I should have done some reference checked on the decal placement online, but this was normally supposed to go the opposite way like this. But if you see the instructions, it has you going this way. So I was like, that does not make sense, especially since they go up over here and then that. But I figured, you know what, I'll just go with what the instructions say, which is wrong. So yeah, I ended up doing a lot of cutting, and luckily it worked out with the decals, so I didn't have to paint or anything like that. But and I guess it looks better that way, I think, anyways. So that's pretty cool. And of course did the gloss coat and all that, and I just finished putting the landing gear and the panels for it. So it's done. Really happy the way it came out. Wish I would have put some nose weight on it though. Well, like I said, lessons learned. So there you go. Hope you guys like this build. Let me know what you think. Actually, I do need to put the antennas now that I thought about that. So I guess I'm not finished with it. But there you go. You guys know where the antennas go. It's basically that one down there. I think that's what, the UHF maybe. So that one there. And I think there was one on top too. I'll have to look that up, so it doesn't look so boring. But there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. And sorry it took so long, but yeah, it is what it is. Family comes first. Alright, take it easy, y'all. And stay tuned for the next build, which right now I want to continue with all the kits that I've started before I started another one. So let me just go show you again. I don't know, I kind of like want to finish this one, or maybe the boat here. I think I'll probably go with this one though, or maybe start bringing that one. I don't know. I don't know. Of course, I have found some other kits that have been started. I've showed you that one before, I think. This one. I got this one in a flow market for 50 cents. Oops, sorry guys. Let me just show you real quick. Let me just clear this here real quick. Okay. That there. So, I got this one here. Not really familiar what that is, but I thought, 50 cents, why not? It's already been started, but it looks to be pretty decent. I mean, the decals have been yellowed out a little bit, but no big deal. So, been painted, some of it assembled, but just another challenge for me, which can be pretty easily resolved, I think. Just some thinner and patience. Let's see. So yeah, you can see somebody try to paint those and put those. Hold on a second, I got an idea here. Let me see. Let me lay these out. Okay, I'll put one down. Oh, drop the decals here. So, let's see. See what else here? Just some other small parts, but oh yeah, I just realized there's no instructions, but it shouldn't be too hard to figure out how this goes. So, anyways, this was the kit along with another one. Let me see, is it easily accessible? Maybe. Oh look. Basically, it's a 1/72 scale A4 Skyhawk from the Blue Angels. I can't remember the brand, but I'll look into it here in a few. So yeah, basically this is this kit here. If it would focus. Oh, why does it give me such a hard time? There we go. So yeah, there you go. You can see that. It's pretty bad. And of course, the other parts, the instrument panel. Guess it's a gunner seat and the pilot seat, the exhaust, and the wings. Unfortunately, they're raised panel detail. As you can see from there, if this camera would actually focus, there we go. But you know, there's some pretty nice detail though. I mean, not great detail, but you know, considering that this is probably an old kit, and it's from Heller and it's raised, it's not so bad. I think this could be a fun little build. So it's pretty bad though, but you know, it just needs attention. Oh. This camera really. And there's a landing gear, so yeah. It's gonna be quite a challenge though. There's a propeller, which if it would focus, oh come on, focus. Well, the detail's not so bad for what it is, but got a lot of work to do on this thing. So anyways, before I lose my mind with this camera, oh, and the sliding here. Oh my goodness. What is wrong? Am I not close enough? Oh, anyways. So that's that. Again, that's this guy here. Never heard of it, but like I say, you know, 50 cents. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can save it. So did that, and I got this other kit, I think for the same price. Oh yeah, here it is. So that's this one here. This one I'm not gonna mess with yet. It's from SE. And I don't see the year here anywhere. It made in Italy. Bella Italia. And I was surprised, pleasantly surprised with this kit. It's brand new. And it has raised rivet detail, but recessed panel lines. I was like, oh yeah, amazing. So that's this guy here. Instructions there, and let's see. I'm pretty sure the decals are in there too. Yeah, they are. So there you go. There are the decals. Now, will I do the Blue Angels? I don't know. Probably. So that's this kit. So that was a nice little buy. Nice little treat. So, alright guys. For reals now. Take it easy and see you next time.